Angkor Wat, the largest monument of the Angkor group and the best preserved is in the Khmer architectural masterpiece. Its high perfection in composition, balance, proportion, and bas-relief and sculpture can make it the one of the seven finest wonders in the world, as the first one was pyramid in Egypt, the mausoleum of the king, Egypt, K.O. Cultural and Man Corral, located in the city Cal. The Hanging Garden Babylon in Greek was built by the king Nebuchadnezzar for his wife. The statue of the god Zeus in Greek was at the mountain Olympia, made of gold, and Elephanta, which was built by the ancient sculptor Phidias. At Temple Temple in Greek in Eiffel City, the coffin of the king mausoleum at the Halicarnasse was built in the reign of the queen Artemis for her husband king mausoleum. Today it is in the British Museum. Legola, the Rhodes god, 315 meters high, made of copper, in Rome at Rhodes City, and the lighthouse pyramid was at Alexandria Harbor. All above finest monuments of the world are in the poor condition, except the pyramid and Hanging Garden Babylon, which remain intact. So they decided to make a new classification of marble in the world as the following: Pyramid in Egypt and Babylon in Greek, the Great Wall of China, Eiffel Tower in France, Leaning Peace Tower in Italy, Taj Mahal in India, and Angkor Wat is in Cambodia. Well, the word Wat is the Cambodian name for the temple or monastery, which was probably added to Angkor when it became a Theravada Buddhist monument, most likely in 16th century. For the etymology, the name of Angkor, after the year 1432, when the capital moved to Phnom Penh. Angkor was kept by the Buddhist monk for some time, and then left for 200 years, from AD 1664 to 1864. Angkor Wat, located north of the Siem Reap, roughly 6.5 kilometers and south of the Angkor town. It was established in the first half of 12th century in AD 1113 to 1150. Estimate time for the construction for the temple around 37 years in the reign of King Suryavarman II and dedicated to Vishnu in the Angkor Wat art style. The Angkor Wat has been restored and by Mr. Jean Kumai in 1908 to 1911 and then Mr. Henri Marchel in 1932 to 1935 and Indian team 1986 to 1993. Angkor Wat, it was the mausoleum of the King Suryavarman II. It formerly oriented to the west side to conform the symbolism between the sunset and death. A bas-relief designed for viewing from left to the right, in the order of the Hindu funeral rituals supported this function. The plan of Angkor Wat is difficult to walk through because of awareness. Its complexity, beauty both attract and distract one's attention. The Angkor Wat was originally stood on high base with three rectangular levels. The first level is 187 meters wide by 215 meters long, surrounded by the sandstone gallery contained a bas-relief like Ramayana Mahabharata, and the historic war. The second level is 100 meter wide and by 115 meter long, surrounded by sandstone gallery without a barrelage that is used for a long hall for meditation by the high priest. The third level is 60 meters from each side, supporting the 5 towers. The 4 towers are at the corner, the one was in the center. It is the most prominent in the architectural feature of the Angkor Wat. This arrangement called it Quincan Tower. All the 5 towers had a conical shape near the top like a lotus bud. Angkor Wat was the miniature replicas of universe in stone and represent the earthly model of the cosmic world. The central tower appears from the center of the monument, symbolizing the mystical mountain Meru that situated at the center of the universe. Its 5 towers correspond to the peak of the Mount Meru, and the outer wall is 800 meters wide and by 1025 meters long that correspond to the mountain at the end of the world. And surrounding moat symbolizes the cosmic ocean.